Good day, everyone. This is Dr. Vito Giacalone with Back to Health Chiropractic, a Wellness Way affiliate. We're here today to demonstrate use of the immunolabs food allergy test. This is the finger prick kit, which is going to test for IgGs, any reactions you have with your immune system with those. We have another blood draw that also, in addition, checks for IgEs. So your kit will come like this. I've already unpacked the kit with everything you need to do the blood draw. So here we have a symptom checklist. If you're coming in, you've already probably filled out something similar to it online. Really not necessary to fill that part out to do the draw itself. In the kit, you'll also see comes with an instruction manual, and we'll show you how to go through each step there. You have your alcohol sterilizing prep pad. You have some rubber bands here to help to hold the blood into the extremity. And then you have your finger prick module here, which we'll actually be using to do the blood extraction. Once the blood is pooling on the fingertip, you will then use these collection tips. There's 4 of them. You want to make sure that they become completely infused with blood, not too much, but enough that's soaking each tip. And then once you're done with collection, there are sterile gauze pads to dry the area, and then a Band-Aid to help keep everything contained afterwards. All right. Before collection begins, you want to make sure you're washing your hands with hot water. You want to get the water as hot as your hands can tolerate without risking injury. The purpose for the hot water is to get as much blood into the hand as possible to make the collection process as easily as you can make it. Next thing you want to do is soak your ring finger. Does not matter which hand. I might suggest your non-dominant hand, but as long as we're getting blood, it doesn't matter. So you're going to soak the ring finger for about 2 minutes before the next step. So next you're going to pull your finger from the water, dry it off. Make sure it's nice and dry. And then you're going to use the alcohol prep pad and wipe down the tip of the finger. Once you got a good wiping, then you're going to shake your hand in a downward motion until the alcohol is dry. Once the alcohol is dry, you're going to then place... Hold the phone for me, please. Thank you, my little assistant here. You're going to place the rubber bands around the wrist as such, and then you're going to rub in a downward motion. Get this back. You just rub in a downward motion to try to get the blood to pool into the hand. And what these rubber bands are going to do is to keep the blood from coming back up. Try to keep as much blood in that hand as possible. There we go. So before the next step, you want to make sure you have all this other stuff ready. So I have this opened up. Okay, so I'm not fumbling with it while after the finger prick. And then you want to have these little prickers ready. I think there's an extra one here just in case you miss with the first, or in case the patient blots up too quickly. All right, so you're going to press firmly in a downward motion. And once there is blood coming out, you don't even have to touch these things. If you have to milk the finger, you want to make sure there's enough blood so that you're going to fill each of these tips here, because they want enough of the sample, okay? And you're going to repeat this for all 4. So once we're done, as you can see, I mean, there might not be much left over, but you just keep the gauze pressed there firmly. And if you got something else to do that you're busy with, you can have the patient hold that, as I'm going to have her do right now. You can see the collection tips here are filled, but not overflowing. Key point, not overflowing, but you want to make sure those red tips are pretty full, okay? And then all you're going to do is just close this up No touch. I'm going to try to block the patient information on that. All right, and then we send it just like that. Also in the kit that I did not demonstrate earlier was that it comes with a FedEx envelope, a prepaid billable stamp, which you will, once you're ready, will just peel and place on the envelope. Okay. You will place your sample into the specimen bag here. And there is also a, you want to peel this to seal? How do I do that? Figure that part out. Probably should have practiced that first. There we go. And we'll just seal that. Place specimen in envelope. Another sticker seal from the envelope. You'll seal that, and then just drop off at your local FedEx office.